My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire Modded. We're going to be continuing with the Runesmith, as is customary for any new character that we include in the rotation. We'll be playing a lot of the different available builds to them before we go back into other characters. Ooh, okay, I don't know what path I like here. If I felt more confident with this character, I'd go on the right side here with the early Emerald Elite, only one rest, but 2 shops in the main line, 2 question marks, a late rest as well, but 3 elites total. But I don't really feel comfortable with that. I'll probably take this path, hit this first elite, because I have to find an elite, right? There's no elite path here. Take these 2 rests and then decide whether or not I can take another elite later. If I can, I'll probably duck over to this one so I can get the later rest as well. Those are all pretty bad starting options, so not super keen on any of those. Alright, what are we gonna build? Deal 14 damage, draw 1 card for each unique rune you have. Upgrades to draw 1 card as well as draw 1 card for each unique rune you have. And 17 damage. I'm not sure if that's enough for me to use that. Elementary Particles. Choose Ignis Decay, Terra Decay, or Aqua Decay. And draw 1 card on the upgrade. I'm almost entirely certain that what that is you lose all of your Ignis, Terra, or Aqua, and you gain half of it in the other 2. I'll just take the Craft Magma here. Maybe we go with like a full Magma build. I'll take the 17 damage here, actually. Obtain the Tau. Ooh, nice. Future Relic rewards from combat and non-boss chests give you a choice between 2 relics. Extremely powerful pickup to get early. Now, unfortunately, because this question mark has turned out to be a fight, we're not going to get a free elite here. Unstable Hammer, craft a dud rune, gain 1 random element. Rune Hurl, break your oldest rune to deal 10 damage. So that's 2 deal 10 damage. You don't deal 10 damage and also break your oldest rune. So we could go with like a dud build, but I don't think we want to do that. We could take the Chisel Stab here. It'll give us enough to start funding this Craft Magma. Okay. Sorry about the throat clearing. It's happening constantly recently. I'll take a second Chisel Stab. We need to find some way to pick up some actual Aqua in this build currently. Some Terra. We're probably only going to be going Terra and... what? We'll probably only go Terra and Ignis over the course of the entire build. Okay. Unfortunately, we have to cast Craft Magma twice here before we can even get an effect of it, because we don't have 1 Terra to pay for it right now, so because of that, we'll just get 2 Ignis and 1 Terra, which obviously isn't exactly what I'm looking for here. 1 strike against the frontliner puts us in a good position. Weirdly, this deck is now much more appropriately suited to what I wanted to do last episode, which is just blow everything up with heat exchanges. Just because we got those 2 early pickups of the Chisel Stabs. If we do find a heat exchange, we might just take it and then upgrade it. Because we had to diversify our build into actually generating a lot of Firestone and Magma last time. Despite the fact that wasn't really what we intended. What? Okay, so that backliner died. The Firestone... all of these must have decided to target the backliner, and then only one of them got off? So rather than doing it like orbs, where each of them evoke in order, and as a result, don't try and double kill the same target, it looks like these decide their targets first, whether or not the target dies be damned. Boomerang. Place the first attack you play each turn atop your draw pile. Do we have any good attacks yet? Not really. Could take an early copy of Preparation here. We took Firewall in the last build. Like, we could literally just do the Firewall build, but we did that before. Preparation doesn't necessarily prepare me for a different build, though. Take the Calipers here. Firewall upgrades for extra potency as well as 4 extra block. That's really effective. Quantum Egg. Now, unfortunately, the towel is not letting me choose here. Quantum Egg. Whenever a card is created during combat, it is upgraded. It's got no effect in our deck currently, but gosh, it can be impactful. I'm going to take it over the Sapphire Key. I'm probably not even going to the Heart. Okay, we'll craft Magma here first, and then that'll enable us to pay for the Firewall. Okay, so we should strike the backliner because one of these Firestones hitting it is now a kill. Good. But also a single strike is a kill against that backliner now. Let's definitely defend. I'm thinking it's probably just craft Firestone after the Chisel Stab here. Cool. Managed to actually kill one of those targets, saving myself 3 HP. And that'll get that done. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm feeling less confident about going for an elite fight at this point. After you enhance a card, enhance it 1 additional time. Upgrades to be innate. Reinforce, upgrade all cards in your hand. Reinforce upgrades to upgrade and enhance all cards in your hand. Heated Chisel. Deal 6 damage, apply 1 vulnerable. Gain 1 Ignis and 1 Terror. Yes. I'm going to try and go for another elite here. I do recognize this could just be my downfall. I'm kind of tempting fate for the possibility of another relic selection from the Tau. And I'm remarkably okay with that. Okay. Dex Potion as well as another Craft Magma. Earth Shield is also quite good here. Fiery Hammer, that's like really early, but not early enough. I get 2 upgrades on it this floor, but I've already passed up 2 upgrades. Take another Craft Magma. See, the problem that we currently have is we've got 2 Firestone, 1 Firestone, 1 Magma, 1 Magma. So after a single rotation through the deck, we're still not in a great position. Like, we will fill all of our slots with runes that aren't necessarily powerful. You know what? I'm taking the Fire Hammer. Oh, cool. Good to have an AoE card in this deck right now. It's entirely possible I die this fight, and if I do, so what? I took the aggressive option and paid for it with my life. Picked up a strength from that. Well, I can get the best defense by playing them in this order, right? And enhance that defend, drop it. Delirium at the end of your turn, gain confusion for 1 round. Ooh, good thing I picked up that defend because yikes. It's a bad hand. Okay. Firewall? Ooh, for 0? Crafts a lot of runes for me, hell yes. Bad defense here, though. I'm effectively just going to let the Firestorm runes kill for me now. Okay, so there, Eric buffed everyone's strength before you and Poro attacked, which meant that their intents changed on the fly, which is something that is typically not allowed in the game. Just in the base game, that's a thing that kind of violates the design conditions. Okay, hang on. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill you here unless one of these firestones happens to hit. I gave it a worse chance there. I just gave the enemy more block. Oh, but never mind. It missed with every single attack. Wild. Sure. That's lethal setup. At least it should be. Time to fortify. There we go. Got him. Thorny Gelberry. Whenever you're attacked, gain 1 thorns. Whenever you're attacked. What? It's not supposed to rain tonight. Sorry about that. This is actually going to be quite loud. There's very little I can do about that. It should just be quickly passing. My apologies. Whenever you're attacked, gain 1 thorns versus the Glazed Taurus. Gain 1 strength at the end of each of your odd number turns. I'll take the Gelberry here. Pass on everything else. Now, the problem here is that I need to upgrade the Fiery Hammer basically every single time I get the opportunity. Otherwise, we will not win. Hopefully I get the Fire Wall in this hand. Beautiful, we do. I'm effectively just going to, again, have to wait on the Firestones to do most of my effect for me. Definitely want to craft a Magma here. I think I have to use the Explosive Potion and then just wait. Steroid Potion, as well as another Fiery Hammer. Probably not. Hammer and Chisel. Add a random Hammer card and a random Chisel card to your hand. They cost 1 less this combat. Funnily enough, the upgrade is not necessary for us because we have Quantum Eggs, so they will already be upgraded courtesy of the Quantum Egg. That makes that really powerful. That's so powerful. I feel like if I don't rest here, I'm dead. I'm really sad about it, but I think I have to. Definitely just attack with all of our might this turn, I feel. Yeah. So I actually need to primarily focus on my defend here. And getting as many magma orbs as I possibly can out. Big reason behind that is because the enemy will just eventually die to my thorns here, so I just need to defend. Just focus on that and let everything else take care of itself. Great. Heated Chisel, strike, and then craft another Magma. Magma. Hammer and Chisel I'm not even going to want in the deck at this point, frankly. Because of course I don't. I don't want 2 more attack cards in the deck at this point. Alright. And yeah, we're just going to do ridiculous damage here. Beautiful. Very glad that I took the Gelberry. Add 3 quests to your quest log, as well as Vision Hammer. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. Break your oldest rune twice. This 5 to a specific, 5 to all, and then breaking a rune twice. That is pretty good. We do want the ability to break a couple of runes. Duplicate, create a copy of the next rune you craft this turn. Upgrade to next 2. I think we will just take the Fission Hammer here. Upon pickup, lose energy. Play the first 2 attacks or skills you play each turn twice. If you play an attack or a skill, you cannot play the other type in the same turn. We have, like, 0 cost attacks and 0 cost skills, so we don't really want to do that. 7 Torch Head is our only energy option. Fine. Definitely go to the jungle, though. I will find the absolute unit one of these days. Because we have the Fiery Hammer in the deck, we are specifically incentivized to hit as many rests as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is our maximum. 1, 2... Yeah. 4 is our maximum on this floor, so we'll just go for those. Shelled Parasite in the first room? Yikes. That's rough. So the 7 Torch Head gain energy at the start of each turn. Whenever you play an attack card, lose 1 strength for the turn. Whenever you play a skill card, lose 1 dex for the turn. So I should play both of my defends before I play crafts. Well, actually, I'll just play Hammer and Chisel here. Okay. Deal 10 damage, gain 1 of each element, gain 2 potency this turn. Deal 10 damage, craft a random dud rune. Sorry, a dud rune, rather. Gain 1 random element. Okay, so we'll just go for... The ordering there doesn't matter. We can't make a dud rune more potent. Heated Chisel should definitely start this. Fortify, then defends. And now we should be able to kill next turn. Getting out of this with taking 0 damage is pretty damn good. This doesn't even exhaust? Hammer and Chisel is insane. I immediately read it as this obviously has to exhaust. Deal 15 damage, enhance all cards containing Hammer twice. I don't need to put any of those in this deck right now. Been caught in a trap. Remove a card from my deck pretty happily. Which has just crashed the game. Alrighty then. I'm going to quickly just save all of the information here. Okay. Just quickly save all of the information here. I actually don't know who I would send this to. So, when this video comes out, Evil Pickle, if you could just tell me who I have to send this information to, that'd be real rad. Because this was obviously a mod jam made in collaboration with a bunch of different modders working together. I have no clue what has caused this action, but let me just quickly jot it down in Notepad++. Beautiful. My apologies about the fact that this occasionally happens. We have to relaunch. But, it takes time to edit. Frankly, that's the case. It just takes a lot of time to edit small things out of the episode. I try to edit out when I leave and am not talking, but for periods like this, I just try and talk over the top of them and distract you from the fact that nothing's currently happening on screen. Okay, let me just quickly hit that and then that. Beautiful, we're back on my screen. Been caught in a trap. All right, guess I'm gonna enter a fight here. You struggle hard, but manage to use your weapon to break through the rope. While they approach, they give chase, and more tribesmen surround. That's so many! That's really bad for us. We're going to take so much damage in this fight. Yeah, that's 45 damage they're proposing to do this turn. I have no defense in hand. Well, if I attack the front liner 4 times, I can prevent them from attacking, but I'm never going to be attacking all of them enough times here, so I'm going to use my steroid potion just to get some extra damage out. Apply 2 weak. Yeah, we should apply that to one of the targets. And I just get to eat a bunch of damage here. Well, at the very least, we've got the thorny Gelbry trying to keep us alive here. I'd love if that strike would kill, but it won't. Thanks to the 7 Torch Head here. Because the chisels don't have unique card art, I didn't immediately recognize that as, oh, this is the chisel that will finish this turn. That will provide vulnerability, so I should play it at the start of the turn. Nunchaku, every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy, as well as Medical Manual. Exhaust the first status drawn each turn. Synergy Medical Kit. Well, there's the heat exchange. We only have the 1 craft magma in the deck. I think we go with the heat exchange. I'll take the Nunchaku. More than happy to. These enemies do a bunch of multi-attacks, so we should be pretty okay against them. If the bird was attacking turn 1, I actually would let it hit me, but it isn't, unfortunately. So I'm looking to defend as much as I possibly can this turn. Defend, magma. Great. Just because this enemy multi-attacking me here is actually going to get us a lot of thorns. That's going to prepare us for later attacks from the Flame Anger. Great. Okay, so we're dealing 10, 18. That's lethal. Beautiful. And it leaves the trigger of Nunchaku to next fight. Rhinestone, upgrade or enhance these cards. Yeah, I mean, that'll upgrade Fiery Hammer as well. Damn, this deck is becoming the last deck that I did, but, you know, you kind of just got to go with the flow. No! No, I can still get 4 rests, but the portals moved when I reloaded. I have a shop in the next space, actually. I'll take the Snecko autograph here. Well, in the next couple of spaces. Okay. Try and get some solid effect that turn. Looks like we did. Make sure to fortify first. It does hit the craft's magma, which is exactly what I wanted. I'd love to just attack a bunch here as well, but frankly, I'd rather not take a bunch of damage. Okay, so we get deal 7 damage, craft a random dud rune, apply weak. That's very important to us. Alright. Good lord. Thankfully the enemy is multi-attacking this turn. Feels like there's nothing I can do right now. Yeah, I just don't have defense in this hand, so... What, I apply weak? Basically the best thing I can do. If I keep attacking here, I'm just going to die. I'm gonna Swift Potion for the defense. Now I'm gonna Hammer and Chisel. Fission Hammer. Got a bunch of damage out of that Fission Hammer. I feel pretty okay with it. Okay, so I should be able to push for lethal this turn, right? That's 10. No, was just short. Because 10, 12, because I'll lose a strength. Oh no, I can apply vulnerability before I do any of that. Cool, we're fine. Alright. Until next turn, your runes trigger twice. Upgrades to remove the exhaust factor. Don't care. I have to rest here. I needed the upgrade, but I have to rest here just because we took so much damage in those earlier fights. Upon pickup, pick a non-special relic. Transform it into a relic of the same rarity. Now's Lament is special. So's the Sneeko Autograph. We're never triggering Calipers, and Calipers is rare, so we'll probably transform that. Yeah, almost definitely. Okay, so the most expensive one here is Thesaurus, so I'll buy the Bronze Scales and the Rune of Simplicity. Then I'll use the Sneeko Autograph, and it will give me the Thesaurus, which is choosing... Oh, if I randomize... No, I can't randomize that. I'll get a boss relic that I don't want. Ooh, I could just randomize the Rune of Simplicity, but I think the Rune of Simplicity is common. Let's randomize the Calipers. We got Bull Horns. At the start of each combat, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Upon entering a non-combat space, double the damage this relic deals next combat. There's time machines here. We can get 2 copies of them. That is appealing. Really appealing, in fact. So if I take Permafrost here, I can get a little bit of money back, and then I can take the Time Machine as well as a card removal. My largest consideration here is if I can take a potion, because I get a potion at a non-combat room, being a shop, obviously, I'll be able to pick up... an extra potion slot. God. Is it just Time Machine? I think it's Time Machine Energy Potion. I don't think I even have time to remove the shame here. Yeah, we'll take the Energy Potion, gain the extra potion slot, take the Time Machines. I think we just need the Time Machines as defense, frankly. So 5, 5, 4. I literally only have enough to kill one of these. I may as well not attack them then. $17, 16, and 16. Not great rolls. That's okay though. Alright, we have to grind stone. Partly for defense, but partly for damage. It'll amplify the next heat exchange that we have to cast. This strike is no longer enough to kill anything because it's so tortured. Get an extra Firestone out there, I think. Let's take a bunch of damage this turn. At the very least, one of them died. Yeah, I don't think we're making it through this boss fight. Time Machine is just going to be incredibly important here. Well, I mean, I'm not even living through this turn now, am I? Fission Hammer can blow up a rune, kill all of those, but then the Mama Snecko just deals a ridiculous amount of damage to me. I don't have the defense to live through this. 24, I block for 8. I'm just dead. Use the Dex potion, I live with 2 HP. I don't really have a choice here. Yikes. That's another 31? Are you kidding me? Yeah, now we're definitely dead. I hate to say it, but I'm almost certain we would have lived if we didn't have that early event not allow us to remove a card and have to fight it. Damn. That Gelberry was really, really good. It's just we didn't find much defense after that. So part of a strategy we could have just lent into there is picking up a bunch of defensive runes. So like Protectios, or Protectio, I'm not sure how I'm going to pronounce those. But we could have just picked up a bunch of defensive runes and kind of just shifted in that direction. And I did want to broadly go in that direction. Permafrost would have been a step in the right direction there, but I felt like if we didn't take the time, that we were just going to die. And then it turned out the time wasn't even going to help us, frankly, because we only got it on turns where we were going to die if we played it. Funny that. For the moment, my name's been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Let's hope we get a different build next time, and let's hope it's slightly more successful. Until then, hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all my content on this game, past, present, and future, as well as a link to the Steam Workshop collection with all of the mods run in the series, past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.